And they all live happily ever after.
That's it? It's over?
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when you're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold. Feel it draw you in. What's the moment?
I like that.
Unfold. I can see that we're meant to follow. Setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope, new day. Every choice we make helps us find right.
They added lasers. I love lasers.
It's just beginning.
Those projections are so much clearer.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great because it is party time. Let me stop the video on this screen. I cannot believe that it's been 3 years.
Can you believe it? It's
No.
I really, when you said, "Oh, it's going to be our 3-year anniversary," I was like, "No, it's 2." But like that whole 2020 COVID mess just is like it's like a time warp. It's crazy.
I know. It's literally like the entire year did not happen.
But it did.
I know. That's right. We were
made it
here.
the whole year.
That is right. Quick thing for everyone watching before we even start saying hello. Let me get this little banner off the bottom. If you guys can do enough sharing, commenting, and all of that on this live stream, if we hit 75 plus live viewers, we will make tonight's final giveaway a double giveaway. There is going to be an option between 2 different great prizes, but if we get to 75 plus, they will both be given away. So go ahead, do your thing, work your magic with all the sharing, and hopefully we'll have one more giveaway at the end of the show.
Awesome.
So let's go from the top. I already see so many people saying hello. Let's see who we've got. I see Barbie is here and Steven from California. Hello.
Hey.
Randy Peterson is here.
Hey,
Kevin, Janet, Karen, Patrick.
Patrick.
Kat, who else do you see, Kat?
I see Susan and Melissa. Hey, Christina, I'll see you in a few days, several days. Next week. Can't wait. Hey, Debbie, I'll see you too. Barry and Nancy. And hi, Sheila. Stephen Parenti and Becky and Renee. Oh, my goodness. We've got so many people.
This is
Amazing.
so exciting. And we have a jam-packed show. And it's 8:02, so we're keeping a very close eye on the clock because, as you guys probably know, as per the reasoning behind our opening, the return of fireworks happens tonight at Walt Disney World. So we know you guys probably want to, as do we, watch Happily Ever After and then Epcot Forever, which Happily Ever After is at 9:15, I think. But
yeah. They're starting to do something at around 8:15, but the action won't happen until it's dark, which will probably be about 9:15. But you can watch the live stream on our travel partners, Destination to Travel.
That's
Them
right.
there. They'll be live streaming from Epcot. Epcot? Are they in Epcot tonight?
I
no,
think
they're
Magic Kingdom. I
Magic
think.
Kingdom.
Yes.
And when are the Epcot fireworks coming in?
10. So 9:15. We have right after 10 o'clock. Epcot forever.
Okay, so Destinations to Travel is in the Magic Kingdom. I'm not so sure if they're going to be in Epcot, but they definitely will be there. Danny, can we put a link to the
Yes,
Destination?
we can.
I would love to, but for some reason I cannot comment. Gremlins. You don't even know how much computer trouble I've had the past couple of days. The people who are in my live chat with Kat from the programs and such, they know that I've been dealing with computer memory problems. And Christina Smith, who's here right now, was saying that she thinks it was the Gremlins coming back to haunt us a little bit early.
Why can I not find what the actual link is? This is quite frustrating. Hold on, I almost got it.
I think we can phone a friend and somebody in the audience.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
If one of you can post the link to the main Facebook page where they will be live streaming the Magic Kingdom fireworks tonight, and that would be great.
That would be so wonderful. So before we even...
Penny, wait. Penny says you turned off my commenting ability. Is that right, Danny? I can't defend myself.
I cannot confirm nor deny what the reasoning behind the little extra gremlins might have been. So before we even get into our numerous segments, Kat, I have a question for you.
Okay, shoot.
What is your number one memory over the past 3 years of debating Disney?
Well, I mean, I'm tempted to say that Halloween show because who doesn't remember that? And if you have just tuned in the last, I don't know, year or so, we did our very first Halloween show and it was just riddled with technical difficulties. So we would say that the gremlins were there. But I have to say, when I think back, I loved the episode where we Disney bounded and Cam,
Yes.
the cast member from Hollywood Studios, he came on to chat with us. I got to dress up like a VIP tour guide, so that was a really fun show for me.
That was a great one. I mean, the first one that comes to mind has to be the Halloween show.
Yeah.
You know, it's just riddled with disaster, yet somehow people actually liked it and still talk about it.
We held it together.
We buy a thread, but somehow we got there. So that would be number one. Number two, I'm going to say the show that we did in person when you were here and you came into the room and we did that whole thing. That was another one. That
was fun. Yes. We've had a lot of good shows.
We have done a lot. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That was a great one. We've done quite a bit. So now I feel like we have to dart through one thing to the next. So
Thank you, Tina. Well, hold on. I'd want to give Janet Farley a shout out because she got me this Earful Tower, and you can see that I'm killing a succulent that's inside it. No queen
I
thumb.
love that.
So cute. It's so cute.
That is so great. By the way, thank you, Michelle. Michelle says that our leather gifts are in the mail, and leather's the gift for number 3.
Oh, is that right? So it's crazy. I cannot see the comments when they pop up. I just see,
no way.
I'm not lying to you. I just see the circle with the person's profile picture, and then just a little blip of their comment.
I mean, can anything else go wrong?
Don't say that. He did it on purpose. Never say, could anything else go wrong? Or what else could go wrong? Trust me. Never say that.
I had to do it. So before we even get into our next segment, which is going to be a fun Q&A that we teased to you guys over the last week or so, we both wanted to say thank you so much for these 3 amazing years. Here's to so many more. We cannot thank you enough, but we just hope that you guys know you seriously do mean the world to us. And having you here just is everything that we could ever ask for.
You really are the most wonderful people to hang out with every other Thursday, usually. And, it just makes me think that, some people are just worth melting for.
That sounds quite familiar. And if you guys happen to know what Disney movie that quote might be from, let us know in the comments below, and you can possibly win a Debating Disney sticker. So, Kat, what was that quote again?
Some people are worth melting for.
I know that one. So, Kat, these questions are going to be a surprise to you.
I know.
So I'm going to try to get to as many as we can that were pre-submitted for this little Q&A. If you guys have any other ones, shoot them out at us while we're going through. If we can get to them, awesome. If not, we'll get to them definitely at some point on the next show, probably when we have more time. So, Kat, Susan is asking, will either of us be at the Magic Kingdom on October 1st for the beginning of the 50th anniversary?
Both of us, Susan.
Yes, we will be there. Renee is asking, are you two going to the D23 event in November?
Possibly.
As of right now, for me, it's a no, but I always lean towards possibly, so let's keep this here.
Well, there's also Wine and Dine that they just announced from Disney's coming back. And so there's that. I've got a trip coming up next week, and then the trip in October actually on the books, as well as a Disney cruise on the Wish next September.
I'm jealous.
But, I'll probably be down there during the Christmas holiday season at some point. So we'll see.
Yeah. Definitely.
You will too. I know you will. We're going to squeeze out a long weekend somewhere.
We always try to make, a little something work. Steven is asking, what are our favorite Disney movies?
Oh, that's like picking a favorite child, Steven.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes, please.
I would say Toy Story, Toy Story 3, Up, Ratatouille. Those are all Pixar. So let me give a couple of Disney. Yeah. I would go Frozen, Frozen 2, Moana, Princess and the Frog.
Those are all great. Those are all great, but I would have to say, and only because it was really, well, now there's 2. I'm thinking of when I was little and she would, watch these movies and, you'll know someday when you have kids, they watch them over and over and over and over. So for us, that was Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. So, but Beauty and the Beast, number 1.
Good choice. I would go, if it can be a Pixar movie, Toy Story number 1.
Yeah.
Disney movie number 1? I have no clue. I guess I would have to go old school and go Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. That's what I would do.
Ooh.
Okay. Next question. Molly is asking if you had to choose only one ride, one show. Oh, I can't do this one. This is kind of close to our debate. We're going to pause that one for now, Molly. Excellent question. Okay. So Steven asked, what inspired us to do Debating Disney?
We loved those Would You Rather posts. And just one day, Danny used to do social media for Get Onto Disney, and we just loved the Would You Rather post. They got so much traction and engagement on social media that just one day we were like, why don't we do a show about this? We didn't know what it was going to be, whether it was going to be live or a podcast. We just knew we wanted to do something. And then out came Debating Disney. I said Debating Disney, and just like every good idea that I have or an idea that Danny thinks is good, this is the sound effect.
That is very true. And you know when it's going to be a good one. So, like, it just came out, I heard it, and it was just like, poof, there's
That's
the
how
idea.
I know that an idea is legit. When Danny does the, yes, I hit the nail on the head.
Oh, that is very true. So, another question.
Wait, Chris Boyer says New Yorkers love to argue. That is true. We've been arguing for 3 fun years.
You know it. Oh, here's a good one. Marissa is asking, I just caught this one in the comments, what is our favorite park for rope drop?
Ooh. Magic
Huh.
Kingdom.
That's what I would say too. Magic Kingdom for the win. All right, let's do 1 or 2 more. How about, Molly is asking, what is your favorite tidbit of Disney trivia? Oh, that is a good one.
That's a good one. I would have to, nothing immediately comes to mind, but I love tours and I love the trivia that you can only learn on one of those tours. I'm trying to think. I'm not really good on the spot tonight.
That's a tough one. I have a couple that are coming to mind. One is the fact that you can see familiar animatronic faces from the Carousel of Progress on Spaceship Earth.
Yes.
Another Hall of Presidents faces on Spaceship Earth. I do like that. I also love that you can see it now in the regular standby queue for Expedition Everest, but in the traditional Fast Pass queue, that little like ticketing booth, almost like a gift shop that's in the queue where you can like buy some gear, according to the story, where you can see that Walt Disney Imagineering book on one of the bookshelves. I just always enjoy that. What else?
You said some really good ones.
Pepper's Ghost Effect in the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion. What I never like, I am such a fan of It's a Small World, the attraction, and until I took a tour, I did not know that in the jungle room there are leaves that make up the jungle scene, and they're all hidden Mickeys. I thought that was super cool. That was just one of those. I've looked at that scene, I don't even know how many times, and I never noticed that they were Mickeys.
I know another one that I love that I totally forgot about. It is, although it's less relevant now, but the back half of the plane that you can see on the Jungle Cruise is the back half of the plane where the front half was used in the Casablanca scene on the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah, that was cool too. And also in the Mexico Pavilion, when you walk into the outdoor bazaar area and you're going down the ramp to the left, there's a bird inside a cage, and that was one of the original birds used in the Tiki Room attraction.
Ooh. I don't think that I knew that. You learn something new every day.
You only asked for one, and here we are, racking our brains. Yeah. I don't know that I've actually said my most favorite. That's the thing. Like, I know it's in there. I just can't get it.
I love it. Oh, okay. Let's round out with this one. So Marissa is asking if you could design a new attraction or land, what would it be?
Ooh. So I have had an idea for an attraction ever since I saw this movie. It's not a Disney movie, but I think it would make an incredible attraction. You know the movie Goonies?
I love the Goonies.
Okay, so at the end, towards the end, where they go down that water slide and then they finally find One-Eyed Willie's ship, I thought that would make an awesome attraction. That would be really cool. Attraction. Like, if you need to retheme Splash Mountain, make it a Goonies ride. I think it would be so fun.
I love that. That is so. What would I do? That was a great answer. Now I'm stumped. I'm trying to look at other stuff that I have and see what could inspire an idea. I always thought a roller coaster, like a family coaster, based on the Emperor's New Groove would make so much sense with that scene where they're kind of going out the front of the temple thing. That would be great. What else? Imagine an up-themed coaster where you're on Carl's house and you're going through everything. That could be pretty cool. I don't know. I'll have to keep thinking about that one. I enjoy that question.
Even Zootopia, though. There are so many scenes from that movie that could be a fun ride.
I love that. Because it's like, here's what else is so hard. With so much Disney intellectual property being used in attractions now, it's like Toy Story taken, Ratatouille taken. I mean, like a lot of my favorites are now actually there, so it's so hard to pick something that's not actually been done. Anyway, so now that we got through some Q&A, I wish that we can do more, but like we're already at 8:18 and we got quite a bit to do. So speaking of things to do, by the way, we were just at 69 live viewers, which is dangerously close.
Whoa, we're getting so close.
We are right there. So keep doing your thing, guys. You are batting 1,000. So giveaway number 1. These are 3 items. Should we do individually for these?
Sure.
So I will show the item. Do you want to pick the emoji?
Sure.
Okay. So item number 1 is this adorable Wishables Dole Whip keychain.
How cute. Okay,
How
if you would like
awesome.
to win that, pineapple emoji.
Perfect. Pineapple emojis it is. So we'll let those start to come in. And I will go on to, now do they have to be in separate comments? Is that a rule for each individual thing?
I don't think so.
But what if we want more comments? We can try to get.
Okay, all right. So Danny just made up the rule. Each one you have to vote for separately.
Great idea. I love that. Okay, keychain number 2, also from the Wishables collection, we have a Mickey premium bar.
Ooh. Do the poop emoji for that.
I like this one even more personally.
Because it's really chocolate ice cream, that emoji, but we all call it the emoji.
Wait, so which one did you?
The poop emoji. Because it's chocolate ice cream, but we call it the poop emoji. So yeah.
I see those going. Hold on, there was a comment from Chris Boyer, social media manager, Mind at Work. Yes. Sometimes it's hard to turn off that part of your brain. You know what I mean? Like when you're constantly thinking of like things to do.
It works.
All right, so now keychain number 3 from our first round of giveaways. There's going to be 2 more coming up. So we're back up to 69, by the way. We are very close to 75. We have, not from a Wishables collection, but a Madame Leota. Oh, look at that, with a little Haunted Mansion.
So cute. Okay, guys, ghost emoji for this one.
Love it. So we have, in separate comments, pineapple emoji for the Dole Whip keychain. We have the poop emoji for the Mickey Premium Bar Wishables keychain, and ghost emoji for the Madame Leota non-wishable keychain. Love it.
Michelle is reminiscing back to the time when we would tell people how to pre-pick the emoji. You know, like get your emojis ready.
Oh, yeah, those were good.
Those were the days when we had that kind of time.
Although I was early tonight. It only, like I said, it took me 3 years. But for one of the few times I was maybe, one other time early?
Maybe.
Yeah, if I'm lucky. Okay, so now it is time. We're at 70. I'm keeping an eye on the number. If you guys see 75, let us know in the comments, just in case we're in the middle of talking or doing something.
I used to be able to see our live count, but I can't anymore. You really did reduce my usability.
We're gonna have to revisit that. Do a little
I'm gonna have
audit.
to talk to the manager because I don't like it.
Okay, so debating. We're gonna actually do some of that because the show is Debating Disney. So we're gonna go park by park, different category for each park, and we're gonna pick our top 2 favorites of this certain category in that certain park. So we are gonna start with the Magic Kingdom. Super simple. I'm gonna throw you on the spot for this one first.
Okay.
So for the Magic Kingdom, we are talking attractions, and we need your 2 favorites of those.
People Mover, duh. I mean, that goes without saying. And then it's really hard, I'm not going to get too wordy here. I know we're on a time crunch. So I'll just go with Pirates of the Caribbean because I think that encompasses everything that I love about your classic dark rides at Walt Disney World.
I am going to go, hopefully without making a total mess. I'm going to go, uh-oh, I almost broke something. I'm going to go Haunted Mansion #1. We got some props. How cool is that, by the way?
That is very cool.
So Haunted Mansion #1. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. Hold the phone as I'm actually holding a phone case. Pirates of the Caribbean. I almost said Caribbean. I never say that. Pirates of the Caribbean #2.
I always say Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
You do?
I do. But if I were traveling to the Caribbean, I would say it that way.
What do you say about that word beach resort?
Caribbean. But for some reason, the movie is Caribbean to me. That's weird.
That is very weird.
I've got my own glitch going on. Anybody else do that? Does anybody else say it differently just for the attraction like I do? Adriana does.
I saw 75, by the way, before.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yay! Yay!
Very exciting.
I think it would have been really hard to choose.
I know, right?
No, we don't have to. See, I'm okay. See, people agree with me. Thank you. Thank you. See, you're the weirdo here, not me.
I think I do Caribbean all around. It's like Caribbean Beach, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm going to the Caribbean.
No, I say Caribbean. But only for the attraction and the movies. And the movies. Now I want to go to like YouTube and listen to a promo for the movie to see how they say it. Anyway, we got to hustle here, right?
Yeah, we do. Okay, so round 2 of our debates. Now we're hopping over to Epcot, and we're talking World Showcase Pavilions. And do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
You can go first this time.
Okay. So, I wish I had my Voices of Liberty record, but you guys have seen that before. So, choice #1 is the American Adventure. Choice number.
There we go.
That's perfect. So 1 is the American Adventure. I know I've gotten flack on that before, but Voice of Liberty are there, and Regal Eagle is there, and right now Mariachi Cobra is there, so I cannot go against my American Adventure. There's even a Soul exhibit. I mean, it's perfect. So that would be #1, and #2 is the Mexico Pavilion.
I have to agree with you on Mexico. The American Adventure, it's great. I gotta tell you, Regal Eagle, it's okay. It's okay. I do agree with you on Mexico, but I will choose 2 different ones because I love so many of the World Showcase Pavilions. So I'm going to go with, all right, Dolores is with you. I am going to go with the France Pavilion, just the bakery. Oh my goodness, the ice cream, the Grand Marnier slushies, and now we've got Ratatouille's adventure coming. France Pavilion definitely is up there for me, but also Germany because I can get the most delicious hot pretzels the size of my face, well, twice the size of my face over there. But I just love the Germany Pavilion. It's got that fun music. It's got the cute little buildings and caramel popcorn. I love Germany.
Should we have asked everyone to vote after the Magic Kingdom round so we could do like 4 rounds of voting?
Not sure we have time for that.
Maybe we'll do like I don't know. What should we do?
Wait, you just want to pull out a win tonight? Is that it? 3 years of getting your butt kicked in these debates is a little too long.
I almost think that we should do, like, if you're gonna like comment either hashtag Team Danny or Team Cat, do like MK Danny or Epcot Cat. Give us like a little indicator for the park.
Okay, but
that'd be fun.
On a couple of these, I think we're going to agree.
That's all right. Then it can be canceled out.
Whatever you want to do. You run the show.
Chris Boyer's going to say social media mind at work again. Okay, so to catch up, because I was sleeping on the job, for Magic Kingdom, I was Haunted Mansion, Pirates, and you were...
Pirates and People Mover.
Okay, so whichever you like better of each of our duos, let us know for the Magic Kingdom, either hashtag Team Danny or hashtag Team Cat. And now for Epcot, I said American Adventure 1, Mexico 2, and you said...
I said France and Germany.
Okay, got it. Now I feel like we're back on track. There we go. As Michelle was reminding me that the clock is ticking for sure.
Thanks, Michelle.
Oh, you guys are like perfectly embracing this style of voting. I am loving this. Can you see? You can see these comments, right? You just can't see on the screen.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay, good.
Now I'm seeing them on screen. You're just pulling up all the ones that say Team Danny. All right.
Look, I found some cats. They were buried, but they were in there somewhere. Okay, so, all right, that's 2 out of our 4 rounds. It is time for some more giveaways. We have, okay, good. I have the right ones. So, I love this, and I wanted to get one for myself too, but I accidentally only bought one. We have this awesome teacup, Mad Tea Party style sponge. How awesome is that? So, to win this one,
sponge emoji.
Perfect. Love it. Sponge emoji to win this little guy.
Oh, you know what? That might be hard to find. We'll accept teacup or sponge. How's that? Teacup.
Okay, I like that. That's perfect. And our second of 2 items in this round of giveaways, we have this awesome Magic Kingdom button set. Meet me on Main Street with the Dapper Dans.
Which one of those do you like best?
Probably the Dapper Dans one.
Me too.
Right? Although Meet Me at the Castle is no slouch, and especially that tonight is fireworks night.
Mm-hmm.
That makes so much sense. So to win these, what emoji are you thinking?
How about the push pin emoji?
Love it. That is
I'm so
perfect.
proud of all of you who have found the sponge emoji. And don't worry, you people who put the teacup. You're not. I don't think you're quitters. I'm just saying that I'm proud of the sponge finders.
Oh, look at this. I see Helen says 75 again.
My brother said
Kevin
76.
says 76.
Hey, Kev, I'll see you tomorrow. He's
Kevin.
coming into town. We're going to the beach for the week.
That's right. I totally forgot. That is so exciting. Kevin, that is an awesome hat. I am itching to know the Mets score. So if you are watching, please let me know. All right. So, wow, you guys found the push pin. And I mean, even the push pin, I think, is a little bit of a slightly tricky one. I see some more sponges coming in. Awesome. All right. So we're doing pretty good on time because we're at 8:31.
Yeah, that's
And
not bad. We're halfway through.
Halfway through.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're moving over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'm excited for this one because
Of course
now
you are. I am going to throw you under the bus here. Danny puts together our show outline, so he sends it to me with his favorites already picked. It's like, here's my 2, now you go pick. And he picked, I mean, we have very similar styles. But then I'm stuck having to pick things that maybe I really don't like as much. So I texted him earlier, like, is it okay if we agree on some tonight?
that may or may not be true.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. Although, I usually, when it comes to our article in the magazine, I usually like sit that one back. So with the outline, I might take the step, but then I try to give you the step with the magazine article to like You know,
Yeah,
try to
you
even
step
it
it
out.
back. It's more like, okay, Dan, you have to submit it now. Come on, do your part. Do your part.
Which I still have to do.
You didn't do it yet? I did mine like a week ago.
Yeah, you were early. That is true. All right, so now moving on to Hollywood Studios, we're going to be talking about areas.
Yes.
So we're going to be picking, again, 2 of those. So would you like to begin this one?
No, you can go since you took the 2 really good ones.
We can overlap. That's all right. We
It's
can.
okay. It's okay. Actually, I picked 2 kind of off the beaten path areas.
Okay,
You go ahead.
I like that. I bet that I can guess your areas, by the way.
Really?
So I think that I can. So for my 2, I am going. Oh, I wish I had something Toy Story. Oh, wait a minute. Toy Story Land. I love this alien pen, by the way. So Toy Story Land number 1, and then I am gonna go home to. I should have really like put these props in a better spot. I am gonna go to Toy Story Land, Sunset Boulevard, home of. Oh, he's a little ratty. What's happened to Goofy? We're gonna go Sunset Boulevard. This thing is old. Sunset Boulevard number 2, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's not even because of Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster. Honestly, it's because of the area music, the neon lights at night. I just love. I mean, it used to also be Citizens of Hollywood, which I am not over whatsoever. I am still, fingers crossed, really hoping that they will be back at some point sooner rather than later, because
I hope so.
being there without them, it really just is not the same. And not to sound like someone who's like extremely disgruntled, but as someone who kind of is extremely disgruntled about it, I just really, really want them back. So I will say Sunset Boulevard for the win, with the assumption that they will be back at one point.
Yeah. So Hollywood Studios, I've said it before, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Galaxy's Edge is really impressive, and I do go in there all the time, but that is not the land I chose as opposed to Danny's Toy Story Land. I really love the Echo Lake area with Gertie the dinosaur and the Dockside Diner, and it just gives that whole old Hollywood feel, like the when it was MGM Studios, you know, it's just like that classic feel. You've got Hollywood and Vine right behind there. Of course, I can sit on a bench and drink a frozen Coke that I can get at Peavy's. Yep. So I really do love that space, and there's so much seating over there. Like, for as small as Hollywood Studios is in relation to all the other parks, there's a lot of spaces where you can just chill out and, you know, have a little quiet time. You need to make a phone call, or you just need a break from crowds. That is one of those areas. And the other one, I love sitting in the lounge at the Brown Derby. I love it there. You are kind of like in the middle of everything. If there's a cavalcade going by, you can get up and see. You can have a great view of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway building. When the citizens of Hollywood come back, if you're sitting at that lounge, you can hear that story happening. You're kind of in the middle of everything. And right now you've got Chip and Dale, you know, and some characters meeting in those lawn spaces too. So I really do love that area.
And we caught all of that happening while we were sitting at the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge.
Yeah, I love it there.
Me too. All right, so voting time. By the way, I saw that we were at 78, 79. So that is awesome. So for me, to round it up in time for voting, I said Toy Story Land number 1, Sunset Boulevard number 2.
Right. And I said the area around Echo Lake for my number 1, and the area around or by Brown Derby, whether you're inside the lounge or just in that general area. But why not sit in the lounge? You can just get an ice water if you want to. You don't have to buy anything. You can just sit there and relax.
Kat, here's a little extra oomph behind your Echo Lake argument that Chris is pitching in for you.
Echo Lake is home to the best funnel cakes on the planet. Yes, they do. They have that funnel cake stand right there. I can't think of the name of it, but they do.
Don't
It's
tell
right
me.
next to Indiana.
Epic Eats? Is it Epic Eats?
I don't know. I have a
Chris,
picture of it, but that would probably take me about the next 20 minutes to locate. But they have great funnel cakes. And I mean, you can see the Hyperion Theater. I mean, it's just it's classic Hollywood over there.
Do you want to see something crazy, Kat?
Of course.
Check out this comment. Charles says that I am going that I could be up for a 4 for 4 sweep in his book.
You just might be.
So let's see how that might turn out, because it is time.
When you stack the deck in your favor, that does tend to happen.
Listen, you learn a thing or two after, as your sign says, arguing for 3 years.
That's right. That's right.
I like on your sign, by the way, that the letters are not as wide as they are on mine, so you can fit longer words on your sign. I'm going to have to get a new one. As Patrick notices during every live stream that I do, if you're still here, Patrick, you might get a kick out of this. This sign is turned on, although it is currently off. It just does not work.
Oh.
So now moving over to the animal kingdom, we are talking restaurants, because I would say, tell me if you agree with this, my favorite park for eating, despite everything that Epcot has with festivals and all of it, my favorite food park is the Animal Kingdom.
I can see it, but I think I would still choose. No, I think you're right.
Right?
Right.
So after we go through our top 2 favorites, I would almost want to run through like a quick list of everything they have that is like stellar level. So do you want to kick off this round with your 2 restaurants of choice?
All right, I'll go first. Danny took my top 2, but I'm sticking with one of them because it really is. It might even be my number 1 place to go anywhere. The Nomad Lounge. If you've not been there before, it's a lounge adjacent to the Tiffin's restaurant. No reservations. You walk up, and I guess at this point you put your name on a list if there's not seating available, but usually there is. They've got incredible small plates, wonderful drinks, alcoholic, non-alcoholic. Kids can come in there. The view that you have on the outside deck of the flotillas going by, food is amazing. I just fell in love with it years ago, the first time I went, and I make it a point to go every single time.
And you love those churros there.
The churros are great, and they're gluten-free for anyone who is eating gluten-free. Definitely check out the churros. Make sure that they're still gluten-free. They have been for a while. I love that. Their charcuterie board is outstanding. It's a chicken dish. What is it? Sweet and sour chicken? You would know.
The chicken Manchurian Nomad Bowl.
Oh, that's it. So good. So good. You have to check it out if you haven't. My second over at Animal Kingdom was also Yak and Yeti, which Danny took that one too. So I will go with a runner-up, and I will say Restaurantosaurus. Now, on the surface, what is it? It's burgers and chicken fingers and stuff. But inside that whole area is probably the most elaborately themed section of anywhere. I mean, granted, Pandora is fantastic, but it came from a movie. They actually created this entire backstory of paleontologists buying this old fishing lodge, and the younger paleontologists took the restaurant and added as a joke the Osaurus part. And they've got an Airstream that actually connects to the building. You can sit inside the Airstream. There's all kinds of memorabilia. You can see a picture of Walt Disney in there. It is worth going in there, and it's quick service. Again, you won't need a reservation. You might need a mobile order right now, but it's definitely worth stopping in. And I hear that if you are a vegetarian, they've got a mean black bean burger.
Ooh, I'd like to try that. I love veggie burgers and all that. Can I tack on a little something to your Restaurantosaurus?
Of course.
Have you been, by the way, to the Restaurantosaurus Lounge?
I have not.
Okay, so I went there just for a quick visit, and I've been meaning to go for a little while. In April, I went in, and the place was empty. There was no one in there. It's like this little room before you would actually walk into Restaurantosaurus. There's like this little door, and you just walk in. There's probably no one in there, just the one bartender. There's like 2 or 3 small tables, and they have all these specialty drinks. They have an annual pass holder secret menu, like awesome stuff. There are 2 drinks you can order there. They're it's the red one and the blue one. I forget the names, but they're on like little picture. If you order either of those, you'll get them with limes or lemon, depending on the drink, that they'll put as like little Mickey ears on the cup. So you would just go nuts because it's like so cute and Instagram worthy. It's so right up your alley.
I'm going in a couple of days. So can you order food in that lounge?
Nope. I bet you could bring food in from Restaurantosaurus, but it's like literally just you can walk in, and like if you get a soda or a cup of water, they'll let you walk right into the actual restaurant part of it and just fill up, whatever you need.
Cool.
The bartender there the last time in May was so nice. By the way, he told us that the vast majority of their clientele is cast members because they're most likely the only ones that know to go to this like cool little hidden gem spot. So that was kind of funny. And he was so nice. I forget his name. I wrote it down somewhere in my phone. But he gave us, we asked for like a cup of water, and he gave us like 4 cups, and he was like, "Oh, grab whatever you need." And it was just like, that little extra something.
On the dust.
Right? That's why I wrote his name down, but if only I could actually find it.
That's okay.
So I love both of your choices. So I'm going to go number 1. I'm going to switch the order. So I'm going to go number 1, Yak and Yeti restaurant. So not the Yak and Yeti quick service, although I am obsessed with that one too. The actual table service restaurant, Yak and Yeti. Everything there is spectacular. I ordered when we were there with some family back in September into October of 2020. It was our first trip back since everything reopened. I wish that I took a vlog of everything that we ordered. I have pictures of it all, but we probably had 20 plus different menu items that we all ended up splitting. It was like probably the biggest order that we've ever placed. And you know how I like to order a lot of stuff.
I know your mom's catchphrase, go big or go home.
So we tried like the majority of the menu that day, and we closed down the park. Like we had a pretty late reservation. Not that the park was open that late back then, but we were just sitting there for like over a couple hours. It was unbelievable. So that is definitely my number 1. If you're going and you want some recommendations on the menu, let me know. I would love to talk about that.
Well, Paul mentions the Kobe beef burger, which is outstanding. And I don't know if they made it a permanent menu item or not, but back in the summer of 2018, I had it was like a special, it was a printed menu, but it was like a special insert. This amazing, I think it was Korean chicken and waffles.
I am pretty sure that's on the shareables part of the menu now.
So good. So good.
Amazing. Helen, that is good to know. I don't know if I had anything that was gluten-free. I might have just by chance. Right? But that is great to know.
Very good to know.
So with Yak and Yeti being my number 1, my number 2 is Cat's number 1, the Nomad Lounge.
Yes.
It is just so great. That chicken bowl is my favorite dish. My favorite drink there, if you don't like a drink that's super strong or very sweet, just something nice and light and refreshing, The Snow Leopard Salvation that has all that mint in it is so good.
That's so. Do you remember the time? I'm totally giving us up right now, but we were at the Nomad Lounge together, and we ended up being super late for a reservation in Disney Springs, and people were waiting for us for quite a while.
Yes, I do.
I don't know, our eyes just rolled back with all the delicious food and drink, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we gotta go.
We did some damage.
We did some running. Do you remember the Uber driver dropped us off at the complete opposite end of Disney Springs?
Oh, yep. I was dripping sweat. I mean,
Good times.
you know. Where were we going? What was the reservation for?
Raglan Road.
That's right.
So they dropped us off all the way by Lister to Soleil, and we were running. It was like a Saturday night crowd too. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny.
Makes for a great story. All right, so Kat's top 2. Now this is for voting. We're doing pretty good on time. We got 12 minutes. I think we're gonna make it.
Nice.
So what were your top 2 again? You had
So it was the Nomad Lounge and Restaurantosaurus.
yes, and then I had Yak and Yeti number 1, Nomad Lounge number 2.
And I think you actually helped me a bit with your cute little lounge story for Restaurantosaurus. Because
Right?
AP secret menu. I'm going to check that out.
You have to. I wish that I could pull up the picture right now. We're doing like decent on time. I don't want to blow it, but I think I can find it like so quickly on my phone. Here we go.
Oh, good.
Found it. Check that out.
How cute.
That's one.
Fun fact, Craig and I were at, that's cute,
Right?
years ago in Epcot. I think this was even before Hannah was born. They put lemon on water like that. We were in Italy, I believe.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
All right.
So, it is time for giveaway round number 3. This was going to be a choice, but now this is tying into our recent Animal Kingdom discussion. Both of these prizes are going to be given away, and they are so special.
Your
I've been
sign
holding.
just came on.
What do you know? It's ready for the third round of giveaways. It only took 51 minutes and counting. So, item number 1 that is being given away. Both of these can be found at Dinoland USA at the Fossil Fun Games as prizes that you can win. Item number 1 is this adorable Mickey Mouse plush. And
What's on
the
shirt?
shirt, it has the Dino Institute logo. So, Kat, what does everyone have to do to win this amazing plush?
Oh boy, is there a dinosaur emoji? I don't even know.
Yeah,
There is? Okay. Dinosaur emoji it is.
I love it. So that is item number 1. Item number 2.
Oh, I spoke too soon for the dino.
We can think something. We'll get creative. I wasn't even thinking that.
I blew that one.
You want to know when I thought of it? It was when I was picking up this prize.
Exactly when I thought of it too, like,
So, prize number 2 that dwarfs the Mickey plush in size is Daryl, the amazing mascot of Donald's Dino Bash that you can see around Dinoland USA. And I love, by the way, that Donald's Dino Bash is a like permanent thing now because they put so much life to Dinoland. So, in order to win Daryl, as his tail just hit me in the beard, what emoji can we pick for him?
Let's just do like unicorn. Easy to find.
Love it. He's got, a little thing up there. That totally works. And these plush, by the way, I don't know how much you guys have probably all seen them because they were like all the rage when they first debuted, but they're legitimate plush. Like they're not just like carnival
really good quality
prizes. I mean, they even have the Disney Parks tag on them and everything. Like they are actual Disney plush. So we have the unicorn emoji for Daryl, and our dinosaur emoji for Dino Institute Mickey. So
I like his little smirk. You know, you
Me
don't usually see
too.
that. That's really cute.
right? I'm obsessed with these. And I have quite a few that I've acquired of these over the past couple of trips that I'm looking at right now. And I was holding on to my extras for a very special occasion, and we finally got there. So I am very happy.
We have to put you on the spot.
Uh-oh. All right. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I
So
am.
if you're
ready.
just tuning in for the first time, and if you are, give a little wave hand emoji so we can give you a warm welcome. We kind of dropped the ball on that. But every show, Danny and I put each other on the spot with rapid fire would you rathers. We go for 5 rounds, and the person has to answer really quickly the 5 questions we ask. And we try and make them as tough as possible. So the other person squirms a little bit. So are you ready?
I am so. Listen, after 3 years of this, it's almost like I'm already bracing for impact.
Yeah, you should, because I really get you a lot. Okay, so you know about refillable popcorn buckets, right?
Yes.
So in this little scenario, you get a refillable bucket for the snack of your choice. Okay.
No way.
So Danny, what are you going to fill your refillable bucket with over and over again during your Disney vacation? Are you ready?
So ready.
Hot pretzels or school bread?
School bread.
School bread or Jack Jack Num Num cookies?
School bread.
School bread or Joffrey's Pink Donuts?
All right, I'm going to go only because quantity-wise, I could eat more Joffrey's Donuts than school bread because the custard gets a little heavy. So I'm going to go Joffrey's Pink Donuts.
Okay, Joffrey's Pink Donuts or Everglazed Donuts?
Everglazed Donuts, hands down. I love Joffrey's. My heart hurts saying it, but Everglazed is like one of my favorite things on this planet.
Everglazed Donuts or Gideon's Cookies?
Everglazed Donuts.
There you go.
As much as I love Gideon's, Everglazed hit me perfectly. It was exactly it was probably better than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
No joke. Yes, you have to go. And
do.
if you go, can you please let me know ahead of time so I can tell you things that I think you're going to like?
Of course. I will not only tell you, I will FaceTime you when I'm there.
Please, that would be so good. So now it is your turn, and I have a special question. Are you up for double the challenge since it is our anniversary show?
Of course I am.
So instead of doing 5 would you rather rapid fire questions, we are doing 10. And because of the time crunch, we're going to have to go through quick.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go red.
So we're talking Magic Kingdom opening day attractions, October 1st, 1971. You can only ride or experience one of these on the 50th anniversary at the Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Which one are you going to pick? Either Country Bear Jamboree or Prince Charming Regal Carousel.
Country Bear.
Country Bear Jamboree or Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
Dumbo.
Dumbo or the Hall of Presidents.
Dumbo.
Dumbo or It's a Small World.
Small World.
Small World or Jungle Cruise.
Small World.
You're halfway through. Small World or the Mad Tea Party.
Oh, Small World.
Small World or Tomorrowland Speedway.
Small World.
Small World or the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Small World.
Small World or the Walt Disney World Railroad.
Oof. Small World.
Small World or, final question, the Haunted Mansion.
Small World.
Wow. I'm impressed. You did very well. You were like unfazed.
There's a lot of history there. I got to go Small World.
Oh, yes. So now it is time for you guys to go on the spot with one would you rather super quick question. And I think this is a rather interesting, creative thought to have.
It's
So-
so interesting and creative. I didn't understand it when I read it.
Okay, so hopefully we can explain this quickly because we got 3 minutes.
I know.
Would you rather wait only 10 minutes for Avatar Flight of Passage or have boarding group number 10 for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance?
Boarding group number 10 for me.
I would go 10 minutes Flight of Passage because I want to be able to see the animatronic with no people around, take my pictures, do, you know, the whole thing without feeling rushed.
I'm done with Flight of Passage for a little while.
No way.
Yeah, for a little while. I need a break from that.
Uh-oh. I see most people are saying boarding group 10. I see a couple of 10 minutes, but majority.
Rise of the Resistance is just such an experience. Holy moly, they really did it well.
It
Okay.
is crazy. All right, 2 minutes. We have one more segment. So now, if you are new, we do this crazy segment called The Dust and the Disc. Kat writes all great things in hers. I write terrible things in mine. So we are going to go through, this was all Kat's idea, by the way. We're going to go through our top 2 greatest hits in each of our list.
Okay. So for the dust, if we had more time, I was going to get all sappy and say I was going to put Danny on the dust for being such an awesome Disney friend. So Danny, you're going on the dust, but I'll do it after we go off. So my top 2 was the number 1 was when all the cast members that worked in Mouse Gear, which is now closed, sang happy birthday to Hannah for her Sweet 16. That was amazing. And then when Nissa, cast member Nissa, made a Mickey out of blobs of frozen Coke on my frozen Coke for me in Hollywood Studios. I mean, that was dust.
I love that. And guys, let us know which dust entries and disc entries you remember most from the past 3 years. So I remember both of those. Those were great ones. So now the ones that I picked were Orlando at the Hollywood Brown Derby, that nasty bartender. So he would be number 1. And then number 2, I'd probably go my arch nemesis, the Edison at Disney Springs. After that crazy, gross half a beer, I mean, that one has to be on the greatest hits of naughty lists.
All right, it is 9 o'clock, friends. I think we did it. Go enjoy those fireworks. Remember, Destinations to Travel is live streaming them on their main Facebook page. Thank you so much for being a part of this crazy fun show for the last 3 years. Thank you.
You guys are the best. So thank you, Kat. You are the greatest co-host that has ever done it. So to you guys, thank you. To anyone that could potentially cross us on our future trips. Do you know what happens when you do things that we don't exactly love or expect out of a Walt Disney World trip? To anyone that could step in our way down the road, you could be on the disc. So watch it. All right, so we did it with only 1 minute over. I would say that is a great success.
I think it is too.
So thank you guys so much. This was amazing. Happy anniversary. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. And oh, wait a minute. Until next time, I'm Danny McBride. I forgot to sign off.
I am Kat Wolf. Have a super magna fantastical 2 weeks.
And we'll see you real soon.
See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Thanks, everyone.